Everyone. My name is Patricia Emmanuel. I hope you've had a good day, and thank you for showing up tonight for the BlueSky Citadel 2023 Winter Orientation presentation. Yeah. So, welcome to BlueSky Citadel. What do? We educate and equip individuals for the IT marketplace in the UK and globally. Why? So that we can help them fulfill their career goals and be financially empowered, and they can begin to make impact globally. How have we been able to do this? We create an environment for learning, a safe environment where you're able to grow your knowledge, add more knowledge to what you already know, learn new things, skills that can build you for the IT market space. So whether you are a newbie, you're trying to find your feet into the IT space, or you are already there, you want to personally develop yourself, develop special skills, or you just want to change your career, you want to break into that space. That is what we do on BlueSky Citadel. And we do this not by ourselves, we do this with others. When I say others, these are people that have been on this platform that also believe in the vision and they trust the platform. All of us, we built around us, impacting the world together. We have support systems in place for us to be able to work together and ensure that you all enjoy your time on the internship. What are the support systems that we have in place? When you come on board as an intern, it's just you have your reasons, and we want you to have the best experience. So we have the tutor, buddy, and mentor system in place. I know before now, some of you have had introductory sessions with some of our tutors. Our tutors are experienced. They are consultants in their various IT specialized areas. And what do? Our tutors teach the concepts, they teach the topics related to whatever IT course you've chosen, whether it's software testing, Scrum mastering, business analysis, data analysis, or one of our specialized courses. They teach the concepts, they teach the topics, and they also coordinate workshops. Our tutors will also help you to answer questions that are related to the topics taught. We will give you questions and answers. We'll give you questions and answers at the end of we expect you to ask questions at the end of the program, at the end of the introductory session, and we'll provide the answers to you. So I'm also talking because I'm a tutor as well. So we don't just teach you theories. We explain the concepts, the how, the why, and how it's related to what you're looking to achieve. We also clarify any concerns around topics. For example, some of you are thinking if you should go for business analysis or Scrum Mastering or software testing, and you're torn in between changing your course. However, with the system that we have in place, we give you time, we give you information, and then advice, and give you time to make up your mind to do that. And we expect that you're able to make that decision as we go into the internship. Now, one of the systems that we also have in place, in addition to the tutor teaching the concepts and the topics, is the buddy system. If you see the guy in the middle, that we can see two guys in the middle. So the scenario here is like, you are like the new hires, because the internship is like you've been hired for a workplace, for work placement, and you've got to show up and do the work. The only difference is that you're paying to get that experience. You are not being paid to do the work. So it's like you need to be here, you need to be present, and show up for yourselves, and take it like this is work if you want to have the best experience out of this. So what does the buddy do with you? The buddy will be your friend in your project team, because you're going to be assigned to project teams. Your buddy will help you to settle into your team. They will point you in the right direction if you seem confused, you don't know what to do. They are there to encourage you when you're discouraged. They are there to listen to your concerns. And they will happily answer the range of questions, no matter how repetitive they come across. Our buddies are the face of BlueSky. They represent us, who we are, what we do. They will encourage you as well, to think for yourselves. So you're not going to be lost at any point in time. And another thing that they will do with you, no matter what challenges you face on this program, trust me, they are willing to stand by you till you overcome those challenges. And if you're not showing up, or they haven't seen you for a couple of days, they will slide into your DMs to call or message to understand the reason for your being inactive. So we don't mean to be intrusive. We believe that if you've committed to a program like this, you have your reasons, and your reasons are good. And if we are not seeing you, we will come, send you a message, and expect you to respond. So please bear with us when we do that. But if you don't want us to do that, show up. Thank you. And we have the mentors as well. The mentor will be there to help you. They will be there to guide you. They will give you guided advice. And because they have experienced what you are now experiencing, and they have even moved on into a lot more other things within the IT space as well, they are able to give you experienced advice in the training or the task that you are asked to do. Your mentors will actively review and feedback on your work. So please use your mentors, use them. They know that you will need their help, and they are going to be doing that because of your own interest, not theirs. So they will catch up with you on a sprint by sprint basis to understand any challenges that you're facing, and they will assist you to resolve it. Now, they are not going to do the work for you. They will allow you to initiate the task yourself, but they will give you the support that you need. You are allowed to make mistakes on this platform. You are allowed to ask questions, no matter how silly you think the questions may be. The mentors are there to help and guide you. They will help you identify any mistakes and help you to resolve it. You must also be willing and mentorable as well. It's also a very good criteria if you want to get the best out of this. What else do we do? We have a support call system in place, a 1 hour call, 6 to 7 p.m. It is open. We are going to be sending you the links to join every Thursday, 6 to 7. So this call is for us to be able to help you smile by the time you are leaving. Because a lot of times when we have people coming into this call, they come because they're like, they need clarity on something and they're not even sure which direction to go. So you see how these ladies are smiling. Yes. So you will feel better by the time you leave the support call. So make a note of that, 6 to 7 p.m. And not only that, in addition, we are spiritual, 7 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. on Thursdays as well. We do pray. We have prayers. We start with worship, and we have prayers, especially for those that are looking for work. And we have loads and loads of testimonials from this session. So if you believe in this, you are welcome to join on Thursday, 7 to 7:30 p.m. Now, I'll take you back to our mentor and buddy system, so we get clarity on this. Now, some of you might be wondering, why do I need a mentor? I don't need a mentor. I'm just coming to listen to the training and do what I need to do, and I'll be fine. Now, what if you have someone that would help you get to where you need to be in 4 days, rather than you spending all the time to get there in 40 days or in 90 days? This is a 90-day program, and it is intense, and you need someone to hold you by the hand, to guide you so that you are clear on things that may seem unclear to you during the period. Now, a mentor is someone who is willing to give you that advice, give you advice that isn't in his own best interest, but yours. I'm not the one that said that. That's from Caroline Gosson. So if you're following, why would you use a mentor? And Rebecca Sell said this: whenever someone asks me for career advice, I always tell them to find a mentor. Find someone who has done what you want to do and study the way they got there. Our mentors have great testimonials. After internship, people get job offers. What are you after at the end of the 90 days? A job offer, an increase in income? You pick your choice. Now, what is the success strategy? On this platform, people will show up. They get the best out of this platform. And somebody said 80% of success is just showing up. When you're showing up for yourself. You're doing the tasks that are assigned to you. You are able to complete, show up for your sprint meetings, sprint planning, because you're going to be working in agile Scrum teams, and you're going to have weekly, fortnightly sprint planning, and you're going to have to do tasks during this time. So you need to show up for your trainings, for the meetings, for all the sprint ceremonies. You're going to need to show up for your training as well. The tutors will be delivering trainings, and those trainings, you would use them in your sprint deliveries. So you would also need to communicate with your team if you're not going to be available for meetings or team activities. Communication is really key. If you miss any training, you are allowed to go back to watch the video. I'll suggest you create time to watch video replays of topics or concepts that have been taught that you need to use in the sprint. Your commitment to doing this gets you better, okay? Your commitment to doing this gets you to a place of getting results. So stay encouraged, stay close to your mentors, get their availability, which they are going to give to you, and ensure you are using their time. It is also important. Someone says, if you don't want to get lost, you ask for the direction to where you're going. So ask questions, please. The support call on Thursdays, come and ask your questions. No matter how silly you think the question might be, we do understand that some of you might have had some exposure to this concept. Some of you may not have, but we totally understand, and trust me, we get you. So no one is going to judge you. Just be open, ask those questions till you are clear on what you want to know or what you want to learn. Come with that heart of a fighter and a survivor. You're going to be maybe about 16 of you in a team: Scrum Masters, business analysts, QAs, data analysts. Now, make sure you are not trying to hide behind others. Do what you need to do. Commit to what you need to commit to. Make sure you are at the forefront, okay? Don't try to hide behind others. Roles are going to be given. And tasks are going to be assigned to different roles, rather. So please make sure you understand what you need to do, because there will be challenges. There will be times when you feel like throwing in the towel. However, when you show up and you do the work, you get better, your confidence increases, and then you are able to stay consistent in that lane till you get your results at the end of a program. Thank you for showing up tonight. We appreciate your presence, and see you at the internship. I'm going to pass on to Deji now, as he takes over the next part of the presentation. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for that. So let's go to the next one. So for those guys that are already in the internship or you're planning to be in the internship, this session is for you. So yeah, so this session is for those guys. You are planning to be in the internship or you are already there. So for the next few minutes, I'm going to go through what you're going to see in the next few days. Welcome on board. Before I go, there will be a session tomorrow. So this is going to be for only people that are already in the internship anyway. So it's not going to be open to any other person anyway. So yeah, so welcome. So from tomorrow, there will be session about onboarding. We start from tomorrow. So Scrum Master, your work is already cut out for you, right? So we are going to advise you about the teams or the project teams that you're going to be in. So as a Scrum Master, you will be onboarding your team. So what we would do is to give you name of the team, then there will be project mandates, right? Then we also assign people into the team. It's only names that will assign it to you, as that will be like, okay, this guy has just been employed as a Scrum Master, then your work is going to start. There'll be some trainings that you need to attend for you to be to go through this particular process. And as well, there will be some people tomorrow that will kind of speak about onboarding process and everything so that you can know what to do. Trust me, there will be challenges. We expect that because you don't know what to do. And if you know what to do, to be honest, you won't be on this platform anyway. So we know that. So you are here to learn how to do it. So we get that. So, and I also want to encourage your team members to please bear with you as well. So if a BA, QA, or DA in a team, please bear with the Scrum Masters at this particular time. They are going to make mistakes. And like Pat said, this is a place to make mistakes so that we can correct them. So there are people that will help you, who will already align some trainings to help this one. This training, this particular platform is practical, even though there will be theories or trainings that will help you. But more than that, it is because you have projects that you're going to work. You're going to do the same thing that I would do at work as a Scrum Master. You're going to do the same thing that I've done even as a QA. You're going to see the same thing that a BA would do at work. So, and also as well as a DA. So get ready for that. Whether you are in the specialized course or you are in the traditional one that we had before. So yeah, so that is that in terms of team onboarding. If you have questions, please do type it. So I will look at those questions later. So yeah, Scrum Masters onboarding. So yeah, it's not that you are going to onboard yourself, but you are going to onboard your team members. There will be, you need to create your project board on Azure DevOps. You need to add your team members to the board. You need to customize your board. To be honest, this tax, I don't expect you to know it right now. So, and in the next few days, they are going to teach you what you need to do. Then after you've been taught what to do, then you go in there and do that, right? So that is what's going to happen. So then after that, you would send the board to your team members so that they can start using the board. Yeah. So of course, within the time, you will be advised to have a maybe meeting or meetings with your team members, get to know them, right? So get to know who they are, have a meeting with them. And yeah, maybe it might be good to have that meeting with video on and everything. But one thing that's so important is to look at the schedule, which we're going to show right now, to see, what day or time is free within this particular week. We call it sprint zero, right? So within sprint zero, to see when you can come together so that you can introduce yourself and yeah, try to gel. To be honest, I will expect there will be conflicts, right? So if there are conflicts within the team, take it all joy. To be honest, I'm actually thinking that there should be conflicts, because if you have conflict within your team, it's all joy, to be honest, because that's what you want. So you go for interview, you'll be able to talk about the conflict. I work with so person, and John or James or Jane, and this issue happened, we're able to resolve it by this and that. So that's what we are expecting. So when there is conflict, take it as a positive that you needed it and it happened, okay? And also, where you are not able to resolve your conflicts or there's other issues that you need their support as well. So you should run to your mentor, talk to your buddies. I can tell you 80% of the mentors are already passed through the program. Most of them, nearly all of them are working, right? So they know what you are going through. I would say 100% of the bodies are already, they've passed through this program actually. So maybe fresh from last set or maybe 2 sets ago, actually. So they will be able to get you through. One, to give you encouragement to say, don't worry, if I can go through it, yeah. And you can also go through it and be successful. And some of them will be there to share their testimonies as well, to share their stories, their success story, or for those guys that have already kind of been able to secure role, or even if they're not secure role, they will know that there's someone in my team, one of the bodies that you see. I know he's been there for a while. I know when he joined, he couldn't look at my face. But right now, when he talks, even though he has not actually got that role, I get encouraged that, is it you? And so that's what we are looking for. To him and to me as well as a mentor, it's a success story, because this person is now kind of, he can engage in conversation, he can talk to you, even when it's not being called, he will kind of be there to talk. So they will encourage you. And most of them also are not from IT background as well. So they will be able to say, don't worry, you get better at this and everything. So that's what they will do for you. So yeah. So now Scrum Masters and the team. So when you are creating your board, you need email addresses from your team actually. So even though we have this email address, we can decide to say, let's pass it to you, you get it. But because we want you to fill the onboarding process from beginning to the end, and also fill the those hurdles that you have to cross, we will ask you, right, to request these email addresses from your members actually. So, and you get email address, you add them to the board, and then after you've been trained on how to navigate the board, you also need to now train your members also as well. Even though your members would also be in the team, in the meeting when you are going to be trained. The focus will be on the Scrum Master anyway, but everyone will be there anyway. So, but the onus is on you to go back to your team and now start to train your members on how to navigate the board as well. Bear in mind, don't be daunting, because there are some of the guys in there that might know more than you. And that in itself is another experience, because you might be working in a team and you are working with someone that's got more experience, and you are the one leading the team, or you are the Scrum Master. So you don't get scared even when this person talk and you can say, oh, this person has got almost 20 years experience. What's he doing there? What's she doing there? Do we get it now? Don't get discouraged. I can tell you so. There will be a lot of people that have gone through different programs, through different trainings. In terms of theory, they know everything. The only thing that they are waiting for is a practical session, or maybe they were QA before, now coming to BA. So don't be discouraged by them. So make sure that, okay, you understand what you are saying. And then also, if you also, let's say there's something you don't understand, your team, you can call upon them as well to help you out. So, but there'll be mentors also to support you anyway. So yeah, so there will be introduction and kickoff meeting so within yourself, like I said, to introduce your role and agree on your meeting times. So look at the calendar, agree on meeting times. So, and also schedule a meeting with your product owner. So this is very, very important to better understand the project mandates. For tomorrow, I'll try as much as possible to go through the project mandate that we have for this particular session. So, but I would say after that, you can have a meeting with your product owner so that you can get better clarification on what it is. And as a BA also, which I'm expecting you to take ownership of this particular meeting. You use this meeting to gather some of the requirements that you want to gather from your product owner. Because one, I was speaking to one of my mentees, she's now working right now, and she was saying most of the issues I have at work is my product owner. I don't see this particular person. It's just as busy, is that. So, and take that also, because your product owner, you might see this particular person in a few hours or maybe minutes. So any opportunity that you have to meet this particular person is very, very important. Okay, it's very, very important. Okay, so I think there's a question. I'll come back to that question later. Okay, so then, yeah, there will be training. I'll say there will be general training, there will be specific training. But to be honest, I encourage you to attend all the trainings, to be honest, if you're not going to be spread too thin, actually. So no knowledge is wasted. You should be able to attend like to be honest, for me, I would say everyone should attend all the Scrum Masters training because you are going to be working in Agile. So it's very, very important. So you can decide not to attend some of the BAs or DA or QA meetings. So that's fine. So, but the Scrum Masters meeting, I would say, is kind of as general as it can be, because everyone is in Agile. They'll be talking about Agile. The BA might be a bit specific, but try as much as possible to attend all the trainings. But having said that, the data analysis for last set was closed. I'm still discussing with the team. I said, no, it's still going to be closed. But if there's any part of that is open, we'll let you know, actually. So it's only that particular one that you won't be able to attend their meetings. But I'll see if some part of it can be open, like maybe Excel or thereabouts. So, however, there's another tutor for Excel anyway, so that we are having right now. Maybe she'll do more sessions than what she did before. I've spoken about the mentors, so they are there to guide you. And also, one thing that is very, very important also is escalation process. This is very, very important. So look into this. So the first escalation in your team, right, is going to be your Scrum Master. Okay. Any of your Scrum Master intern is your first escalation. So let's say a DA or a BA has got issue with themselves, you escalate to your Scrum Master. So because you want to use them as well, okay, because this is one of their roles to resolve conflicts, actually. So escalate to them, right? So let's assume that they are not able to resolve it. The next person for them to escalate it to will be their Scrum Master body, right? So this person will look at that and say, don't worry, I've got the same issue before. This is what you need to do. They can advise you, actually. If they're not able to do that, they will escalate it to the Scrum Master mentor, actually, right? So that is one. So let's not think that it's not conflict, it's issue with your process or anything that you are not comfortable with, or things that you don't understand within your role, right? So for instance, let's say BA, I don't understand process map, or I'm having issues with my process map. It's not something that is like a team issue. It's like my work that I need to escalate. So you escalate it to your body, actually, to say, oh, John, I didn't understand this. What do you need to do? And so this person can, because the body are meant to be your friend, and take that very well. So body, be close to them. Do you get it now? Because they know the mentors so well. They have been working with mentors a lot, right? So, and there are more bodies in your team than the mentors as well. So use them. So they would, when you look at it, talk to the body, I'm having issues with this. Hopefully they'll be able to resolve it for you. It's not everything they can resolve. To be honest, I cannot even resolve anything as well, to be honest. So if they're not able to resolve it, right, which in some cases they might not be able to, they will escalate to the mentors as well. All right. So we mean that you escalate to a BA mentor, a body, right? If you're a BA for anything related to your role, right? It is not related to your team. It's not related to another person. So you escalate to that particular body on that role, and the body will escalate to your mentor. Of course, give you feedback as well to say, oh, this is what is coming back and everything. So, but if the body is not coming back to you for resolution, having escalated it to the mentor, please ensure that you go to the mentor, right? But first, let it be through the body. But if you're not getting what you are supposed to get, yeah, I'll say, okay, go directly to the mentor, right? So now it's possible to make your mentor, your body didn't work, your mentor is not working. So like I said, the next point is the support call on that Thursday. Go in there. You'll see a lot of people there, and also the part will be there. I'm going to be there as well. So yeah, you can go in there and escalate your issues there actually and say, this is not working my team, this is not working my team, this is not working. So, and that's that. So if that is not working, so escalate to parts specifically, right? So, and to be honest, nothing gets to me with this particular loop anyway. So, but should in case no one works, everything doesn't work, the box top of my table actually. But I can tell you, before it gets to me, all these things will have been resolved anyway. Okay, so that is the escalation process. I say, if I repeat again, so Scrum Master, please ensure you escalate this to your team. So the first thing is, if it's the issue with your team, the Scrum Master should be involved. Let them resolve the conflict. That's what they are there for. They might not resolve it properly because they are learning. So, but if not, they would, right? Not you. They will escalate to the Scrum mentor and then feedback to you, right? So, but if they're not able to resolve it and the Scrum mentor is not able to resolve it, then also go to the support team. So if there are issues within your team, right, that is not in the team is not involved, escalate to your bodies first, then also escalate to, yeah, even the other one for the Scrum is bodies, then after bodies, then the mentors. Then if mentor is not working, so go to the support call, escalate it in there. So if the support call didn't work, escalate it specifically to part. And if part is not working as well, so let's see, send out a message to myself. Please do not bypass any of these processes, please. It's very, very important. Don't say, oh, I want it quick, right? So let me talk to part quickly, please. The process is there specifically for a reason, and most especially the one with the Scrum Master is very, very important because that is what their role is. Help them to be able to learn through that. Do you get it? Now, this is very, very important. Okay, thank you. So yeah, so now the work has started. Yeah, sprint 0 starts from Monday, right? So on Monday, you're going to have your sprint 0. So what exactly is sprint 0? I hope during the one of the training for the agile, you know what a sprint 0 is, but perhaps you don't know. That's why this particular training is very, very important. You're going to be in sprint 0, you're going to do sprint 0, you're going to know what is in sprint 0, and you can then when you go for interview, you'll be able to say in sprint 0, this is what we've done. There'll be work to do and there'll be trainings as well. So what you have here are trainings, right? So we'll also be giving you tasks per sprint to say, for this particular sprint, this is what you need to do. By tomorrow or Monday, we'll tell you about the tasks. But we want you to actually free your time concerning this particular one. On Monday, introduction to Agile, so in this one, you'll be expected to say what is sprint 0, what everything. So this is very, very fundamental. I think maybe, okay, 1 minute. I'll go quickly to the general one. Yeah, so I think this should be slide. So this is very, very important for, so because this is general to everybody. So you're going to have introduction to Agile, Kanban, Scrum, and so, and also waterfall as well. So they expose you to what that is, how is that run. So please do attend. This is for people in the internship now. So so this is going to form the basis of what you're going to do in sprint 0, because they are going to tell you all the ceremonies, they're going to tell you how it's worked and everything. So also plan to attend and ask questions. On Sundays, okay, there every Sunday, to be honest, 9 to 11, there'll be general meetings. So general meetings fortnightly, and also demos fortnightly. So plan that every time. So you will be doing demos of what you've done in the sprint. Sprint is it's like, okay. Okay, I just kind of saw a message. So yeah, sprint, it's two, in here, our sprint is 2 weeks, okay? So you're going to have 10 working days, but I said 10 working days so that you can be able to know how it work in outside of, but yeah, it's going to be 14 days, actually 7 days. You are working full 7 days, unfortunately, sorry about that. So yeah, so, and yeah, you demo what you've done in the last 14 days anyway. So that is that. Okay, before I move on quickly from here, so please put this in your calendar. This is very, very important. Saturday 28th is because it's different from the normal one that we do. You're going to have a workshop. This meeting is very, very important. So please do plan to attend, because what is going to be, it's going to be like a workshop. You're going to say, okay, now how do we do the ceremonies? You're going to come in there, and a team that I have in my team, that actually do development for my company, will come and say, yeah, if we are to run the ceremonies for all the sprints, this is what we do. Within these 2 hours, they will do like a mock, right? So in our first day, this is what we do. In our second day, this is not even saying it. They will be doing it. They will say, okay, now this is day 1. Okay, John, let's do sprint planning. No, let daily standard. They do that daily standard. You see how it's done, and then they moved into sprint planning. You see how sprint planning should be done. They move into all these ceremonies and everything, and also to demo, and they show you how it's done, so that when you go into your team, right, you'll be able to use the same process. Actually, this is very, very important. That's what we call a workshop, actually. So please plan ahead to attend this session. Okay. All right, cool. So now quickly, so on Wednesday, fundamental to testing for keywords, Friday, software development lifecycle, and also software testing lifecycle 8 to 10. So, and on Saturday, 8 to 9, test design, test cases, and techniques. And or you moved on from there to 9 to 10, you have your test cases. And so just, I think you can do a screenshot of this particular screen if you're a keyway. So on Monday, following Monday, you have test strategy and also your test deliverables. What are the things that you need to deliver as a tester? What are your artifacts and everything? So this is what will be covered. And then on the 24th, you have the test plan and also how you do your reports. So this might also come with a workshop as well. So then after that, there will also be going to be a workshop on how to create your test cases in Azure and also using Excel as well. So yeah, I've just also been informed that also the timetable will be sent to the group as well. So maybe you don't need to take a screenshot. They will send it to the group. You can have that. So I've spoken about the Scrum ceremony and end of sprint. Okay. So similar for Scrum Master, you have the schedule, your schedule on Monday. So that's general one. Then also you have the role of team members, Scrum Master, and to be honest, this particular one on Tuesday, I think they put it on Scrum Master. Like I said, it's something that even a BA or QA should attend, because you can see the roles of the team members, even though it's only for SM that we put in there. So please do attend. Setup of the board on Wednesday, so please do attend as well. I'll say everyone. So Scrum ceremonies and how to facilitate them, the techniques to use, the method, the skills that you need. Also attend capacity planning, velocity, burn down charts on Friday for Scrum. So please do attend as well. So, oh, sorry, 1 minute, quickly. Okay. So sorry, I just needed to remove someone. Okay. All right, cool. So then on, yeah, the following week, you're going to talk about creating your report, team charter. So yeah, how do you create your team charter? So by this time, so this was going to happen as we are doing the training, they'll be asking you to be doing this as well. So they teach you what you need to do, then you go in there and do it. Also, for instance, when they're talking about estimation techniques, we teach you different estimation techniques. Then when you go into your sprint planning next time, so you'll be able to use these techniques actually. So, and for this sprint zero, yeah, there will be a lot of techniques, a lot of training that you, as you go along, the number of training would reduce because, yeah, so because at that particular time, you already know what to do, then you'll be able to implement it within your team. So, okay. So BA, yeah, you can say that as well. So this is BA specific, but like I said, you also need to attend the Scrum Masters one as well. So you're going to, on Wednesday, you have the different elicitation. One thing that I also want to tell you as well is like, it's also possible that, yeah, even though I encourage you to attend the Scrum Master training, is very, very important, but don't attend the Scrum Master training and leave and you left yours. So to be honest, that is not advisable. So, but what I can ask you to do, if there is any conflict or it actually conflicts with your calendar, so what you can do is like, that particular meeting for the Scrum Master will be recorded. Take the recording and listen to it. It's going to do you well, to be honest. Okay. So on Friday, requirement gathering and documentation. Then Saturday, you have the backlog populations as well, how to write your story and acceptance criteria as well. So, and on Monday following, you talk about conducting your interviews. This is very, very important. And this is one of the techniques that they are going to teach you on how to gather your requirements. So we are now breaking that out to say, okay, how do you conduct workshop? How do you do show and tell? How do you do interviews? So that's good. Good. Then also Balsamiq is a one of the tools that you need to use as a BA. You're going to talk about what is wireframe, how do you do Balsamiq, that one. So process map is another thing that we would also do as well. So then sprint. So this is only for sprint 0. To be honest, sprint 1, sprint 2, we have the own topics as well. So as we go along, this is just, yeah, for sprint 0, to be honest. So, so for dynamics, aside from the Scrum Master, you have to attend your role as well. So like if you're a BA in dynamics, you have to attend the BA role. If you're a QA, but aside from that, you also attend the specific Microsoft Dynamics course, which is this particular one, 8 to 9. So, but bear in mind, you also need to attend the one for your role as well. Okay. So yes, this is the general one anyway. So, okay. So, and this is the schedule. I think most of you might have seen this before. This is the schedule for the whole internship, actually starting from sprint 0 to sprint 5. They are all 6 sprints actually. So the graduation is on the 8th of April. So please do plan to attend it. We've already put the time there. Plan to attend. There will be award. There will be testimonies. By that time, I know most of you might have got roles because it always happened during the internship. Before we finish, we have people that have already got roles. You can come as well. So yeah, I think that is me. So quickly, so I'm kind of right on point at the dot of 10 o'clock. Any questions? So do raise your hand, or you can as well send a chat. Okay. So you can send a chat or